My first trick of a couple. In the same series, we got the ping pong ball trick, which is pretty cool, but not as cool, thank you, as drunken fire juggling. It's very unpredictable, hard to tell where it's gonna go next, and a little bit Irish. I got one more trick on the ground, then we're gonna do act two here on the table. This one I call right in my face. Trick nummer 3 ist in mein Gesicht. Gesicht. I don't know how to say that. On the count of 3. Alles mit mir. Zähler bis 3, bitte. Ready? 1, 2. Fuck, nobody's counting me. Alright. Yeah. The music might be a little bit louder. I'm talking over the music. Guys, please count with me. Bitte. Zählt mit mir. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, hold on. We gotta complete the trick. I got like 8 catchers in, but hold on, let's bring it down to hey. Wow. I was close. My chance was in danger for a second. Luckily now it is totally safe. I could have been down if I was not careful. Thankfully I totally safe right now. Thank you. Act 2. Act number 2. Again, yes. Alright, hold on. Now kids, don't do this at home. You try this anywhere, do it at school. Alright, we're gonna get on this nice and slow. 1 foot at a time. And I'm gonna get my balance. By using the wall on my right and on my left. I'm going to use that to get low. To get low. That means, alright, it's not easy to impress you people, I get it. Alright, I'm going to take a foot off, if I can pull it off. See if I can get myself a bit straight. I have to grab onto the invisible rope, and then I can take a foot off. Foot off. At the same time. Not that impressive, I know. I got a rope I'm holding on to. So for the finale, folks, I'm gonna get high. Now I know I'm high already, but I'm going to get more high. Because I didn't bring one board with me. I brought 3. And to hold this all together, of course, naturally, I have juggling boxes. What else would one use at a time like this? Now, all the boring people, please leave. Thank you. We're going to do the finale without you. These are normally used for the art of box juggling, which looks like this, but most people, to be honest, don't really care about box juggling because it's not dangerous. So I'm not going to do that in the show. Not at all. As a matter of fact, where things get a bit more serious, I will be using these for something else entirely. I'll be standing here for the finale. Don't try and stop me. I'm going to do it. I just need a bit of help from a mostly sober adult. Mostly sober. Mostly adult. This guy right here looks like a perfect candidate. Guy, what do you think? You're kind of Deutsch, English? 9? This guy here? Alright, cool. Looks like your girlfriend's volunteering. You're perfect. You speak a little bit of English, a little bit of Deutsch. Okay, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber mein Deutsch ist scheiße. Weiß, okay. Wie heißen Sie? Sully? Ich bin Bob. Yep, good to meet you. You're the new rock star of the show. Face them. Okay. Where are you from? Yeah, nope, I've heard of that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, einmal applause for Sully aus Germany! A little bit of Jinglish there, all right? Hold on to that for me. And stand over here. Okay, so you're gonna face the stage. I'm gonna show you how this throw goes. Hold the torch in your throwing hand. with your throwing hand foot back, like you're about to bowl, throw it to me nice and straight through the air at my face. In mein Gesicht. Oop. Oh, okay, a little bit slower. Mehr langsam, bitte, langsam, however you say that. Because what you're about to do next is throw not one, but two very large knives at me. I want to make sure they don't go through my skull. Notice how he stopped walking towards me at that point. Now, to show these are real, I'm going to saw a child in half. Somebody give me a kid they're finished with. You done with those, sir? I was just putting her on the shoulders. All right, we're just going to do that instead. A lot cheaper than kids. Kids are expensive these days. Use a kid. Now, you cool with throwing the knives at me? All right, though. We're going to do 2 knives and 1 torch. Hold on to all 3. You're only throwing 1 at a time. That should be common sense. I had all 3 thrown at me before, so I'm trying to avoid that part. Come on, take it now. All right, sorry. To be a little further away for this next toss, I'm going to stand about here. Right on that piece of gum about. And whew, looks like we are coming up to the home street here of the show. Go ahead and throw me the torch first. A little slower than before. Perfect. And the knife. Und wirf mir ein Messer. Oh, that's my fault. The handle hit me in the forearm. That was a perfect throw. Don't worry about it. You don't need to throw it again. We got 3 throws in. I was testing your throwing ability, not my catching ability. I'm just trying to set expectations low on the catches here. That way I can hopefully exceed them. It's an old show business trick. Just don't tell anybody else I am doing it. Now, this right here is not a butt cheek spreader. I know you're curious about that, but those do not exist, folks. It's obviously for a D major blues harmonica. It's the only logical choice. To make it work, I do my favorite trick of the show. It's called hydration. Check it out. Really though, it's no self-care. It's the hardest trick of all. So thanks for sticking with me on that one. All right, cool. I think it's functioning okay. My bro with the red bag, can you step behind the rope? Can somebody talk to the guy? Thank you. And everybody else over here, can you come up to the rope? We got to meet in the middle here. What live shows are all about is compromise. This is how we create the theaters outdoors. The theater outdoors. And people don't cut through the show. It's nice. Okay, if you're ready for the finale, make some noise. Bis zu 40, einmal Applaus. If you're ready to pay at the end, make some noise. Yes. And if you don't have money, don't worry, folks. I have you covered. I have a card reader. Ich habe einen Kreditkartenleser. And nobody's laughing now. Die Stadt bezahlt mich nicht. Das ist meine Arbeit. If you thought it was good, the audience is the only one that supports. Ich denke, dass meine Show 10 Euro wert ist. I think that's a fair price for eine group. Right? If you're one group, that's less than a pint each. That's a good deal. If you can't afford that, 5 is a good way to say thanks. If you can't afford that, just come here and physically say thank you. Don't run away at the end. It's a dick. So, wenn das Show ist fertig, der Ausgang ist mein Hut. Now, if you have 50 euros, I will go home with you tonight, just so you know. Christmas sale is still running. Joke. I don't do it that cheap anymore. Everybody thinks so much for us. Not thoughts to the right. Not thoughts to the right. Thoughts right in the middle here. Okay. Yes. I'm standing up and taking my clothes off. You're expecting me to stand up, but by the looks of it, you were not expecting that second part. Now, I'm not stripping just because I need the money, because this is not a trick for me. It's more of a trick for my alter ego. Super Bob the Amazing. Here to save the day with another adjective. Sorry, were you about to run off with my stuff? I go ahead and throw. Oh, is the cops here? Shine on the light. All right, cool. We're gonna do the show. Go ahead and throw me the torch first at my face on the count of 3, or whenever you feel like it, also works. Alright. I'm gonna light this on fire. This fire is much like a child. You have to nurture it and care for it before it runs out of control, so we're gonna shelter it for a sec. And then my man here is gonna throw me the first knife on the audience's count of 3. Alles mit mir bitte. 1, 2, 3. Just apparently those 3, but everybody else. We're clapping at the end. Wait for that. We gotta get this set up first. Let me put this on my head because I don't think everybody's nervous enough yet. On the count of 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's hear it for Sully, everybody, all the way from Deutschland, just for this show. Amazing. Good work. Just flew in and boy, are his arms tired. Not these both comic humor. Now, folks. Oh, God, that's a little loud. Let me turn that down here. Here we go. You know what? Alles mit mir bitte. There we go. Try that one again.
Hals einfach. Oder allgemein. Spider-Man. Hat er das jetzt mit Absicht gemacht oder nicht?